So, listen, three branches of government. They made plans after work to go meet at a bar. And they showed up at the bar, but they didn't, and they showed up, each of them showed up with overt criminal enterprises, private criminal enterprises, and representatives from hundreds of nations at once.
What's the name of the bar, Sep?
The Red Brook.
Hey, Nicholas, you know this joke too?
This isn't really a joke, Penelope. Only one way it could be. In that way, it could be always a joke, but only that way. Hear many pray.
Well, please continue with the story.
So the three branches of government, they each showed up, each one, they came with other people. As representative, they came with all the other nations. They share the policing here and there. They share law, and defenses of it. Defenses of premises treatments here and there. Tactically, criminally foreign influence. And defenses of that. Simultaneously, delusions wrought. And now the breaching method. The devil. The one that the counter-extortionists have us making the movies and plays about. Writing all this stuff, all this work. Cultivating our own counter-extortion. Except you left out how they showed up also with overt criminal enterprises. And with private criminal enterprises. And with criminally foreign influence charities. And with people associated not only with murders and with body dumping spots, knowingly, but also with the locations of it, knowingly and unknowingly, but knowingly through other means, through other motivations, which is one of the subjects. One of the subjects is the soul, and God, what we have as subjects. And now, but through the ancient gaming system, we have to take God to a new definition of the word.
Nicholas, we all confessed about a half hour ago that we're here. We were forced by the counter-extortionists to cultivate our own counter-extortion further. Does this have to do with that?
This has to do with some of the scripts that me and Sep have been forced to work on. And for a while now. It's about the same thing, but that's the thing about all things. The thing about all things, because it's generating all things.
Nicholas, are you saying that the counter-extortionists, they want us to help you write this stuff more than more work for us to accept?
Well, you guys do have what they want you to make us do, to tell us yet too, huh?
Why is it so hard for us to tell each other straight? Well, we already told each other. We know we have to tell it, so why is it so hard?
The reason it's so hard, Penelope, is because in life, people make confessions to others. They attach those confessions about subjects, various things, to locations. And how that was exploited. Also, for how the branches of government individually grouped together they make confessions through others, forcing speech to others. That was founded by a method that was here entrenched since before. It was there with other modern nations since before their founding parents were born. Nations were individually grouped together as fake identities, as captive identities. No matter how powerful a leader could get even, only could be over states, locations, areas, all tactically, criminally foreign influenced, and used remotely, pretending other too, screening it, through other motivations real, not by accident. So this is about how they are differentially. This is also about how they are differentially criminally foreign influenced. So where that is not true, that is replaced simultaneously by what is really having furthered the overt criminal enterprises, and blame the causes of them on other things, others themselves, and self-valued that. So we have worse than justice racketeering, and we have that inclusion with all the people of, overt criminal enterprises, killers, all victim predators, charity people, natures of criminal insidiousness, natures of positive, where and how that, everyone blames the perfect world, other things, others themselves, everyone speaks through others. Mandated law is forbid by those pretending to be for it, per what the ground locations are being used for and having been used for, per what the value progression, the human identity of volume is about, how that is being exploited, converted to an other than natural system, other than native pure, that which is also positive unto itself. There is criminal insidiousness is proof of criminal insidiousness nature, like a wrongdoer, is proof that people can make treatments of positives that are not really positive. They can use truths for lies, for illusions. They can use mail crime, wire crime. Now say where they do in this interbranch and differentially with the private and multi-front, with locations online, news media, fake news. One of the people in the species value nature even system, they have that. They have a president in their semi-nature system. Use that phrase, President Donald Trump, fake news. And then see other people use it, because it's the subject. And there are a whole bunch of evidences about it. When the president says the fake news, they say here it has no evidences, when they know those evidences are recorded. But he can't go on and point that out to them without doing damages, because there's fake sides here and there. But they have to value that, because this is how we'll examine. Nature demonstrates its identity as 1/3/5 distinct identities of sequence/simultaneous nature. And where and how it is only 5 in demonstration of where it is 1. That is 3 parts of itself. For example, as the cell nucleus, the cell body, the cell wall. So criminal insidiousness natures are positive. People or acts or methods, natures themselves, we're discussing. This is not just nature as value, this is value as nature / nature as value. And value as we'll examine this. Things are manifest in physics, distinctly, non-distinctly, and simultaneously, where and how they are the same way manifest in metaphysics and in identity. For example, in the demonstration of the one identity of volume, that all others are a semi-nature relationship to. It's perfect science. So not only can we see.
So you're saying that truths and facts can be used for lies and for methods and worse, and that nature is a demonstration of it with negative value nature progressions, acts, and natures, and that criminal insidiousness natures of positive treatments, fact treatments, are in demonstration of its nature's identity of relationship to itself that is negative. Where and how the phenomenon of Earth's difference is a concentrated value.
Earth has a distinct, has a non-distinct, and has a simultaneous relationship to the rest of space nature, which is our distinct, non-distinct, and simultaneous relationship simultaneously to an identity of volume that was and is simultaneously more finite than anything temporary that was ever made, while being greater than it. It is one identity of volume and self-generation. It is not God. God are 1/3/5 identities of volume, where value is nature/nature is value, that which can be discerned this way and can be drawn on the chalkboard to see it, as we will.